Alright, let's dive right in. The world just woke up to a massive geopolitical shock. Russia says it has no choice but war after a dramatic policy reversal by former US President Donald Trump on Ukraine. Yeah, you heard that right. What just happened? Why it matters? What could come next? First, some quick context. Since Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, the US has been a key supporter of Ukraine, pumping billions into military aid, rallying Western allies. But now, after a sudden U-turn from Trump, that support is in question. So, what did Trump do? According to reports, Trump, who's been vocal about wanting to end the war, has pulled back US support for Ukraine, signaling he's open to negotiating with Russia, even if it means Ukraine has to make tough compromises. This is a huge shift from previous US policy, and Russia wasted no time in responding. Here's the headline. Russia says, with the US stepping away, it sees no choice but war. Russian officials claim Trump's move proves the West was never really committed to peace, and now, Moscow feels emboldened to push harder on the battlefield. Russian media is already spinning this as a victory, saying the US has lost its nerve, but let's be clear, this isn't just about politics. For people in Ukraine, this could mean more fighting, more destruction, a longer road to peace. For Europe, it's a wake-up call. Can they defend Ukraine without US backing? And for the rest of the world, it's a reminder that global security can shift in a heartbeat. Now, what happens next? There are a few scenarios. 1. Ukraine digs in, hoping Europe and other allies step up where the US left off. 2. Russia ramps up its offensive, betting that Ukraine's defenses will crumble without American weapons and intelligence. Or 3. This leads to a new round of peace talks, with Ukraine possibly forced to give up territory. Honestly, none of these options are great. The stakes are sky high, not just for Ukraine, but for the whole international order. If the US can flip its stance overnight, what does that mean for other countries relying on American support? And if Russia gets its way, does that encourage more aggression elsewhere? So, as headlines swirl and leaders scramble, I'm left asking, is this the beginning of the end for Ukraine's resistance, or just the start of a new, even more dangerous phase? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Stay tuned, stay informed, let's keep talking about what really matters.